Testing. Testing. Okay, so let's try it. Let's roll that again. Just straight from the top. Let's roll it again straight from the top. All right, here we go. What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be making Discord bots. From last week we created a Discord bot that kind of simulates the game of life for us. Conway's famous game of life, whatever. But in order for it to work, we have to have it be running. So we need to get our bot running on our local machine, because basically what we do is we have the bot run on the local machine, and then Discord goes to a service called ngrok, and then ngrok points them to us. So Discord to ngrok to our local machine, so we can have the bot running on our local machine and still be accessible to the whole world. So let's go ahead and try to get our app running again. And we've already registered it. I'm just looking for the ngrok part here because I don't really remember it at all. A tutorial here on hosting Discord apps on Cloudflare Workers. So right now we're running it on our local machine, but obviously we'd much rather it be run on something on the web, because then it's always up even if our local machine is, powered off. So we would definitely like something like that. So maybe we should take a look at this right quick. Okay, Cloudflare Workers are a convenient way to host Discord apps due to their free tier, simple development model, automatically managed environment, so you don't have to worry about VMs or anything like that. Okay, so you do go to the Cloudflare, click on Workers, and create a new service with the name of your Discord bot. That sounds not too difficult, except that I don't have a Cloudflare account, so I guess I'll have to throw that together right quick. How's everyone's week going? Am I right? It's a Wednesday. You're halfway through. I'm on break right now, so yeah. It sounds very difficult. Can you explain? What part? Logging into Cloudflare. Okay. The difficult part is generating a secure password for Cloudflare, of course. There we go. Got that taken care of. You said it wasn't difficult, but guys, it really couldn't be much less difficult, except for the Cloudflare CAPTCHA. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah, for sure. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I mean, nice of you guys to show up this week, though. I mean, it was kind of, you guys kind of left me hanging last week for like, half the time. I mean, kind of disrespectful, am I right? I'll accept your apology, I guess. You are forgiven. Okay. All right, we're in Cloudflare. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, so as per our instructions, visit the Cloudflare dashboard. I assume that's where we are. Then, oh, never mind. This is our Cloudflare dashboard, as you guys can see. And then we are supposed to go to workers and pages, verify the account. Charming. Verify. Okay. Boo. Okay, we verified the account. There we go. Well, I guess. All right, fine. You know what? I'll let you off the hook. Sounds like you had a good reason. If you're telling the truth and not being dishonest with me. If you're telling the truth that you did actually take her to the smoothie shop, gave her a smoothie, I think I'll let you off the hook. Just this one time, though. Okay, as per our instructions, we're supposed to click on the Workers tab and create a new service. So, here we are on the Workers and Pages section, Workers tab, create a new worker. And then we want to name it, which I think our bot was just named Test App, so that's kind of a sad name, but we'll go with it. Okay, no capitals. And there we go. Do you pay the workers? No, these are 100% unpaid labor. Yeah. Make sure to install the Wrangler command line interface and set it up. Okay. I guess we'll just roll with their JavaScript setup since I think we're coding in JavaScript for this one. Oh, here we go. Try the Wrangler command line interface. Okay. We got to install this bad boy. So here we are in our app directory, and what we're gonna do is install Wrangler. Ooh, that's actually kind of a nice animation there. You guys see that? Okay, we can't zoom in because it's terminal, but you know, I mean, it's kind of a nice little animation they got going on there. Okay, there we go. Looks like, looks like it succeeded. Okay, nice. And then we can check the version. Let's check the version. 3.6 1.0. Okay, so it's successfully installed. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then, well, I think we just installed it, so I assume we're up to the latest version, but let's just double check. Okay, we are. So we're good to go. Did I get a haircut? No, I just ran out of hair gel, so now it's kind of just looks like that. Yeah, pretty sad. Pretty sad. But, oh, yeah, I mean, I probably should have just said I got a haircut and passed it off, but there we go. Okay, now I'm going to have to hide the screen again because apparently we got to throw the Discord token, the Discord public key, and the Discord application ID all into Wrangler. So, yeah, we're going to have to turn off the screen. Okay, and just, if you guys remember, last week we put those in a file called, what do we put them in? Put those in a file called .env. So if you guys were following along, then you can just cat out your .env file, and you can see those three numbers, and you can just put them. Well, they're kind of like string number conglomerations, just big jumbles of numbers and letters, and you can just run these three commands: Wrangler secret put, and then put in the correct thing. You know. So for example. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I was mistaken. I see what we're doing here. Okay, I see what we're doing here. So, you guys actually can see this. Here we go. Okay, so here's what we're doing, basically. Up here in the terminal, you can see if we list out all of our files, we have this .env file, which contains the Discord token, the Discord public key, and the Discord application ID. And since we have all of those in there, all we have to do is say Wrangler secret put Discord token, and it'll do it. Except that Wrangler is not cooperating, even though we should have installed it. Let's just double check. Yeah, Wrangler's here. Wrangler -- version. What? Look at this. We have all of these, Okay, I think I must have misunderstood something with the thing. Why are we making a game on Discord? Because we can. I don't know, because I was looking for ideas, and then Discord sent me a message that said that you can make games on Discord, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll do that. Pretty providential. I don't know. We just do whatever strikes our fancy, honestly. Just, yeah. But currently, Wrangler is not being wrangled very easily, so we created our thingy. And we installed Wrangler, which, you know, went down successfully, but Wrangler didn't seem to get installed very much. Why don't you like Discord? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's actually people who are doing Discord development full time, but maybe there will be soon. I don't know. I'm sure Discord would like that very much. Okay, so test app, looking. I mean, Gagswatch might actually be telling the truth because I don't think he's in the Discord server. I don't think he is. I think he, so, I mean, honestly, he honestly had better not like Discord. Because if he does like Discord and he's not in the server, that would be pretty bad. Okay, so why is Wrangler not appearing for us? Because we just installed the, I didn't mean for that to be a new window. We just installed the Wrangler CLI command line interface. But, it doesn't really work. So I don't understand. Why were you storing your animals on Discord? I think you should, if you're gonna like store animals or insects, I think you should store them in maybe like physical jars, like jars. I think people store insects in jars usually, not, you know. Okay, so why is Wrangler not installed? What have we done? What have we done wrong? Make sure to install the Wrangler client and set it up. We just went through this. NPX Wrangler. Maybe we just have to use NPX Wrangler. Let's try it. NPX Wrangler secret put Discord token. Required worker name missing. Please specify the worker name in wrangler.toml or pass it as an argument with -- name. Okay. Okay, you're not supposed to eat the insects. I get the jars are like, we usually store food in jars, but you don't eat the insects, all right? That's not good. That's not good. Don't eat the insects. That's disgusting. I don't think that's, yeah, I don't think that's sanitary. I mean, maybe if you wash them, then you could eat them. But I have a hard time believing you wash the insects. I don't think you should eat them unwashed. That seems bad. Let's try NPX Wrangler, and then let's try setting the name since they want that. To test app. Okay, it didn't like that. Unknown argument name. Well, you just told me to do that. Okay. Oh, I think we need our wrangler.js file that we made in here. Are we missing something, guys? There seems to be a disconnect between Cloudflare and what's going on. Cloudflare workers are a convenient way to do this and that. Make sure to install the Wrangler client. Wait, can we use the Wrangler client in here or something? Manage. Oof, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I think what's happening, I think what we're supposed to be doing, right? So basically we have the application, right? And currently we've run it on our local machine and then pointed Discord to our local machine using a service called ngrok, and then we've run it on our local machine. But now we want to put it on Cloudflare servers so that we don't have to have our local machine running. Because Cloudflare is supposed to have servers that we can use for free that we could run this stuff on, and then Discord would just go to those servers instead of having to come to our local machine. Because, I mean, security and also uptime. We want it to be up all the time instead of just while our local machine is running. And performance and whatnot. So, basically, we have to set up Cloudflare. And they are supposed to be helping us set up Cloudflare, but it's very confusing. So, we need to, I think what we're doing is installing it locally, right? Wrangler is installed locally into each of your projects, blah, blah, blah. I think we need to install it locally, and then it'll connect us to Cloudflare, and then this stuff will be put on Cloudflare servers, and then we can do it. I think that's what we're supposed to do. So maybe let's see. So basically, if you're on Windows, you have, like, different platforms have different package managers, right? So I'm on Mac, so I have a package manager called Brew. That's the package manager for this. The package manager for Linux, I mean, depending on the distribution, the main one is, I think, apt-get. Apt. But basically, the package manager for this is called Homebrew or Brew. So I'm going to try to, what I did just now was hopefully use the package manager that's already installed, not the NPM, but to install Wrangler onto my actual machine instead of doing it through NPM or whatever. We're going to see if it works. No, it didn't work. All right, you can ignore everything I just said. It was a failure. Okay, so running npx Wrangler works. At least as far as calling the -- version command or whatever. But what we would like to do is store secrets. So npx Wrangler secret put Discord token. It doesn't like it. Required worker name missing. Exactly, but we don't even have a wrangler.toml. So maybe if we go back to, because just a moment ago we had a file, right? Didn't we have a .toml file that they told us about it just a minute ago, but then I immediately like skipped past it to the next step? I mean, that's not like, that doesn't make it my fault, just to be clear. I mean, I think it's a group, you know, a group failure. Let's try again. Let's just create a new one. Test app1, save. Here we go. Let's just create this vim wrangler.toml, and then no, guys, you can't create apps for Discord in Godot yet. We're hoping that you can maybe do that, but we haven't gotten there yet. We have to start by making a Discord bot, and then we're going to try to make a Discord game. And as far as making the Discord game goes, we should be able to use some more competitive tools versus just using JavaScript in VS Code, which is what we're currently using for this. So we can hopefully use some more competitive tools and get like 3D type of stuff going versus more simple 2D rendering stuff. But for now, we are stuck with, for now, while we're building the bot, we're kind of stuck with just simple JavaScript. So hopefully we'll get to more complex stuff later when we actually are making games for Discord, but we got to start with a bot as an entry-level position. This is basically we're currently like a junior Discord developer. So we got to get through our junior Discord developer days before we can get to the good stuff. Okay, let's try this again. npx Wrangler secret put Discord token. Oh, I think it's working. I think it's working. Yes, we absolutely trust Wrangler to have complete control over our life. Excellent. I think that we got it to work good. So basically all we have to do is, Wrangler is not okay, I have to hide the screen so I can put this in. But basically, before I do that, you have to put npx before calling Wrangler because it's not actually installed on the machines inside. So we have the machine and it has all of its commands that are installed. And then we have npm, which is the node package manager. It's basically the framework that we're using to build the app. So Wrangler is installed into that framework. It's not installed in the overall machine. It's installed inside the framework. So we have to say framework npx, which is the framework for npx. We just have to put npx before all the commands. All right, that's the bottom line. If you want to call Wrangler, Wrangler is inside of npx, so you have to call npx Wrangler instead of just Wrangler, because that's just how it works, okay? Hopefully that wasn't too confusing, but I know it's kind of confusing. Either way, once you do that, then we can call the commands, and now we need to enter our 3 secrets, right? So we have the secret Discord token, we have the secret Discord public key, and we have the secret Discord application ID. I think 2 of those are actually kind of public, and 1 of them is super secret, but I don't remember which is which, so I'm just going to hide all of them. And just have you guys look at me while I type them in. It's a little confusing. But basically, if you're following along, just run npx Wrangler secret put Discord token, and then put in your secret Discord token, and then do the same thing for app ID and public key. Okay. And guys, it's hiding the actual keys when I put them in. So once I close the text editor that I'm using to view the keys, then you guys will be able to see them. Okay, so it's not going to be entirely. It'll make a little bit more sense once I show it to you. All right, two keys down, one to go. We just have the Discord application ID. And then we'll just copy that one in. And again, the secrecy behind these is basically if you had these keys, then you could pretend to be this application, right? So I could make an application or whatever, then let's say 10 people download it. And then you make a malware, and then you could basically send it to those 10 people if you had the application ID, because you can make a little update where you send in the malware, and then everyone will be sad because they got hacked. All right, so basically here's what happened. You just run, or I just ran npx wrangler secret put Discord token, and then I entered my Discord token, which is not all asterisks. The command line just hit it very handily for us. And then I did the same thing putting in the public key, and the same thing putting in the Discord application ID. So once all of those are uploaded, and it basically just took those and uploaded them into Cloudflare. The tokens are not, actually they are free. You can create Discord apps for free. Yes. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Now we need the guild ID for the server where my app is installed. So in this case, this is a Sabre C++ server. Maybe this might be secret too. I'm not sure. Sorry guys, I know, but we'll get through the copying and pasting of secret numbers soon. Okay, so basically I have to get like an invite link to the server. Oh, I don't think this is secret. No, I don't think this is secret. Let me see. How do we... So basically what they want you to do is they want you to go to the server on the web, and then you'll see it in your browser. Okay, this isn't secret though, because you guys could find this very easily. Here, let me show it to you guys. So basically, we need to go to Discord in the browser, and then part of the URL will be the URL will be the server, right? Because we have to get to the server, obviously. The Discord website will redirect us to the server. So we just have to figure out how to actually open this in the web, because currently anytime I open this, it'll just reroute me to the app. Or maybe I can like copy it in here somewhere. Let's see, server settings, server profile, maybe, oh wait, hang on, it was there at the bottom, copy server ID. There we go, I think that's the right number. So, and then this is, yeah, so this is not a secret. If you go to this Discord in your browser, this will be part of the URL. So then we just run our little command, npx wrangler put Discord test guild ID. Npx wrangler, oh, secret, we forgot the word secret. It's kind of important. Okay, so put this in, and it's not actually secret, but we're just treating it like the other secrets. They are definitely digital tokens. They're not, unfortunately, they don't send you real things when you create an app with Discord, because that would be kind of nice. You could just get some little tokens. That'd be kind of fun, but they don't do that, so. All right, so we need to make sure NPM is installed, which it is, so we're fine. Okay, so let's see. I don't think we have entirely done what we are supposed to have done. Because we never cloned a project. We never even talked about cloning a project, but and we'll just keep rolling with it, because I don't think we really want to clone a project. I think we just want to, I mean, we have our project. We just want to put it on Cloudflare. All right, let's just keep rolling with it. Okay, before testing our app, we need to register our desired commands. We already did that. We definitely don't need any of their code. Okay, this command needs to be run locally once before getting started. We did not install. Okay, this tutorial. I don't think this tutorial was well designed. I think we're majorly missing some components here. But this is okay. Now they're just telling us to do basically what we did last week. So what we did last week, guys, is basically we ngrok http 3000 or something like that. This is basically what we did last week. We set up npm and had it run on the local machine, and then we set up ngrok and had it point from this website to the local machine. So if I type this into the browser, for example, it would point me to this website. Right, we have, you know, some GET requests set up. So obviously there's nothing set up for if you don't pass in anything, but if we did slash, you know, something, then the app could respond to whatever that something was. So we have that much set up. Then I believe what we did to run it was we went to our applications and our test app, and we put the interactions endpoint URL as this URL right here. I think we had to put in slash something. What did we have to put in? Slash, what was it? Anybody remember? Do we have to pull up the stream from last week? I hope not. We had to put in slash something. It was, what was it? Might have to pull up that tutorial. Let's see. Getting started, maybe. Oh, interactions. Receiving and responding. No, that's not it. That's too much stuff. I can't believe I lost where these tutorials are. Okay, here we go. Blah 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 blah. Dang, where is it? Application commands, maybe? I don't know. How do we... Where is it? We had to do some little setup to get it working, but I don't remember what the setup was. All right, guys, this calls for a trip down memory lane. There's only one thing to be done. We're going to youtube.com/@Dan++, and we're going to pull up not the current live stream, but the last one. And we're going to skip to somewhere in the video around... Helpful. Let's see. Somewhere... Oh, you guys could probably hear that too. That's probably a good... You might as well see it. Here we go. This was us last week. Surely we've improved since then, am I right? Okay, let's see. Whereabouts did we set up this, these things? Okay, somewhere around here. Here we go. Wait, that was actually it. That was it. So the bottom, paste your portal, go, we can copy this URL. /interactions, it looks interactions, like. And go to the interactions. There we go. Okay, see, I mean, you know, me from last week knew it, so there you go. Okay, so this is the URL we put in, the one that ngrok gives us, plus /interactions, and you can see ngrok is very clear about what it's doing. It's just going to point people from this website, which is public to the world, to my local machine, port 3000. So when people make a request to this domain, they're actually making a request to my machine. They just don't realize it because ngrok just handles it. And then couldn't be verified. Do we do something? Oh, it's HTTP, not DTPS. No security for us. It must be HTTPS. Okay, it is HTTPS. Perfect. Ah, but yes, my beautiful Macintosh machine. That is what it's pointing to. On. Copy that in. Find your endpoint. Okay, sure I did it wrong last time as well. I think we're stuck in like a time loop or something here. I don't know. Running here, but this website is doing. Looks like it sends to again. It tries to verify and see if it was wrongly. Dude, that's crazy. The exact same thing happened last time. Tell that we'd like to. How is such a thing possible? See if that works. I think this is going to be the same URL. And then I just restarted it. /interactions. It still didn't work when I restarted it, so good thing I didn't do that again. See, I learned. I'm going to skip at least one step this time. The run and do running. For local machine, if you go to this URL, now ngrok asks my machine. Wait, well, why did it work this time? Well, no, it's impossible. And is it maybe npm run but not dev? Let's see. Npm runs. Okay, hang on. We were running the developer version instead of the actual version. I think that's the problem. Let's try this again. Okay, don't worry, guys. We got it this time. 2 H's. Dang it. Okay. What do you know? Is it a secret? Yeah. I think we did it right this time. I don't know. Unauthorized. Okay, hang on. This is different than the error we were getting in the last version of the time loop. Last time we were getting what was it, 501 or something like that? Going to be going to, we'll say, and that run. Next up. And to run, so I wanna we may have done that, and did not yeah, last time we were getting, I don't know what that is, 362 bad gateway, something like that, 561, something like that. Now we're getting unauthorized. So we must be, man, we must have messed something up. Why? It's not. I don't think it is. I think I really took a hit without the hair gel. Okay, let's see. Why should this URL be unauthorized? Wow, so we've lost ground since last week. That's pretty sad. I have to say. It's pretty sad. The question is, what are we gonna do about it? Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. npm run publish. That's what we're gonna do about it. Never mind, that did not work. Okay, it didn't like that. Alright, let's go back to the tutorial we were following before and try to skip the ngrok part and just go straight to the Cloudflare part, because that's what we're really trying to get to. Cloudflare. Where's our Cloudflare stuff? Here we go. Okay. What happened? How are we at the end? We haven't finished yet. Okay, so for testing, we could do the other testing stuff, but that's not what we want to do. We want to deploy it. The repository is set up to automatically deploy when new changes. All right, sure. So, but we can manually deploy it with npm run publish, although that didn't work. All right, what do we have? We have start, we have register. Make sure we're registered. All right, let's try one more time with start and this. Let's see if it works. One more time. That's a no. What does it say over here? Bad request signature. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at this. Publishing via a GitHub action requires obtaining an API token and your account ID from Cloudflare. These are stored as secrets in the GitHub repository, making them available to GitHub Actions. So if we create this, then we would be explained how to tie it all together. I just want to see if we already have this file. Let's go into the .github folder, and we have dependabot.yml. Let's see what's in there. Okay, well, let's try to create this new file, ci.yml, and then in it we will put this stuff. Okay, and then we can run npm run publish, and hopefully that file will tell it where the information is. It said it was running Wrangler publish under the hood, so if we just try that, maybe it'll work. Also no. Okay, guys. I don't think that's true. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Okay. Create an app. Cloud permissions. Go to your go to your Cloudflare dashboard. Go to your workers, whatever, create a new one. We choose test app. Download. Oh, that's downloading data. We don't want that. There is an active deployment. We need to get our code to the web, which is our primary issue here, because currently it's just their default stuff here. So we're still missing the connection between our local machine and the web version of Cloudflare. Our stuff hasn't been pushed to Cloudflare. So how do we accomplish that? That is the question. And deployment seems reasonable. Or perhaps not also. I mean, another option would be to... Okay, let's see what it says here. npm, okay, if we run npm run dev, then open a browser tab to see the worker in action. Except I think it's 3000, not 8787. Yeah, so that gets us to our bot. And then to publish, we would need to be out of that. Hello, please free me, thank you. npm run deploy. Yeah, so guys, I think what's happening here is that we're missing Cloudflare's stuff. We never actually downloaded anything from Cloudflare. So how is there's no connection? Connection is not there. We need to figure out how to actually download Cloudflare and get it connected to our local machine. That's the problem. To install Wrangler, make sure you have Node.js and npm installed. Okay, let's do that right quick. Let's just, I guess we'll download this. I mean, I feel like I probably already have it installed, but you never know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have the latest version. We'll see. Actually, we probably won't see it. I'll probably just install it and replace it if it does have it. All right, we're gonna install Node.js. Perfect. we are going to install npm, which I think we already did, but let's just make sure. Brew install npm. Okay, maybe we didn't. Oh, okay, it is installed and up to date. Okay, perfect. Brew install node. I think it's just a yeah, different name for it. Okay. We installed both of those. Good, good, good. Now, Wrangler is installed locally into each of your projects. This allows you and your team to use the same Wrangler version, control Wrangler versions, roll back to earlier versions. That's successful, right? Now, right, we have this. I mean, we already installed all of our secrets. The question is what to do next to connect it to Cloudflare. How do we actually connect it to Cloudflare? I don't know. Let's just Google it. How to connect local repo to Cloudflare. Let's see what other commands Wrangler has for us. npx Wrangler who am I? Yeah, so it's connected to Cloudflare somewhat because it has my Gmail, my Cloudflare Gmail here. So that's good. And I have permissions, lots of permissions, so that's good. The question is, how do we send stuff? How do we send it? Because if we look in Cloudflare, right, it's clear that our this is all that we have in Cloudflare. The only code we have is this one worker.js file, and that's not what we want. We want all of our files in Cloudflare, all of these wonderful Discord bot stuff that we've created. So how do we push those changes from the local machine to the remote? That's what we need to figure out. Maybe we don't have a project yet, so we should initiate one. Okay, we're supposed to use create. Okay, it failed. All right, it did say that command was deprecated and that we were instead supposed to use this. So let's try doing that. Okay, it also doesn't like that. Oh, only lowercase letters. Okay. What type of application do you want to create? I already have the application, but I guess we'll just go with hello world because it'll probably be the smallest. No. We're just using JavaScript, not TypeScript. TypeScript is basically just a boost of JavaScript, right? So it's got everything JavaScript has, plus some static typing stuff, and basically you just compile the TypeScript into JavaScript, and then it just gets compiled as regular JavaScript. Let's see if this works. Okay, so I think, there we go, we even got to it. I think what's, if we take a look at this stuff, we definitely created this in the wrong place. Let's move it out because we are still in the .github folder, which probably isn't the best place. Okay, so here we are. We have our new test app, which is what it created for us. So I think if we move all of these files into that and then deploy, it'll push all of those changes to the web as well. So you can see here we have the things we were allowed to do, blah, blah, blah. So I think if we move everything into test app, hang on, maybe not everything. I don't think we want this wrangler.toml file, but everything else. Move everything else into test app, and test app won't do anything because it, can't be moved into itself. That wouldn't make any sense. And then we go into test app, and then we run npm run deploy. Then I think it'll push all of our changes to the web, or maybe it won't. Even though we npm run deploy. All right, we may have messed up again. On Kentucky Grandpa. I mean, I think your grandpas in general are pretty high tier character. So, yeah. All right, let's try again. Try creating the project once more. npm, what was it? Let's just go back through the command history and see if we can find it. Here we go. Once more, guys, I blame the tutorial. For the record, I blame the tutorial. It was not helpful. It did not explain to me how to do this. Sure. Okay. So. Okay, so we just deployed it, but it doesn't work. None of the commands that they give us seem to work very well. Never mind, I was wrong. Apparently it just magically works. I don't know what to tell you. Next exit. Okay, it works now. Somehow it works. I don't know how, but I'll take the credit for it. Just kidding. I don't know, but it works. npm run deploy, for example. It looks like that worked. So what I want to do now, we have their boilerplate example working. So what I want to do now is, and I'll just do this visually so it's easier to see what's going on. We have, not secret project, that's a secret. We have inside of test app, we have all of this stuff, all this crap. And inside of source, we want to put all of our code that we made last week. So last week we made some stuff. Last week we made a bunch of these things. We made all of this, let's see, I think we made all of these files last week. So I'm just going to copy those and paste them into our new test app source. Paste them in there. And then see if we deploy it again. And then we reload the website. Our changes should be in the cloud now, I think. Yeah, you can see we have a few new deployments. One of them is a few seconds ago. It still goes to the wrong page, but how do we change that? Let me see. Because I think we left index.js. That's the one that they handily dandily created for us, which I do not want. So I'm going to delete it. Now let's see what happens. The entry point file, exactly. That's perfect. Now all we need to do is change the entry point file. Somehow. Okay, let's try, if we go to sample, And then we go to this slash interactions. Doesn't work. Okay, so how do we change the entry point to our code? Because currently the entry point is their code here, their little hello world nonsense, whatever. We don't care. We would like the entry point to be one of our files. And the file that we want it to be is, I think, not commands. Utils. Nope. I thought there was app.js. There we go. We'd like app.js to be the entry point. Now, one thing we could do is we could remove their index and then rename our own file to index and then see if they will let us do that. Did not succeed. Because we don't have our libraries. What did they do to our libraries? Oh my goodness, this is a mess. I don't think Discord thought this tutorial through. This is a disaster. Let's see what is to be seen. Yeah, guys, I have no idea what's going on at this point. I'm not gonna lie. We followed the tutorial. Tutorial didn't work great. We tried to go it on our own. That didn't work great either. We are having a bit of a situation here. Let's try npm install Discord interactions. That's not how interactions is spelled. Added 2 packages, okay. Let's try the build again. Failed to build. One thing that does occur to me is that we didn't move over our .env file, so if we, this is our old app right here, and if we show hidden files, I don't think we ever, where's our file? There we go, there it is. I don't think we ever moved that file over. Let's see if we can move that file over. Maybe it'll work better now. No. Okay, so utils.js is still giving us errors. But we're probably done with index.js. Oh wait, no, we have 3 errors. .env/config, that's error 1. We have express, that's 2, and then we have .env. Let's try npm install express. Okay. Why not try npm.install.env? Okay. And now let's run it again. Okay, whoa. That's a lot of errors. A lot of errors. Here we go. Okay, so here's our actual thing. Okay, we have, so it looks like we have an insane amount of dependencies and none of them are installed. So I don't know how did we get the dependencies last time? Because last time we were just following the tutorial on applications, not applications, on quick start maybe. No. Getting started, we were just following this tutorial last time. Okay, we installed this GitHub repository last time, which probably included a bunch of dependencies. Let's see. Do. Exactly. Yeah, guys, I think we went off the rails a bit here. Let's see. So, do. All right, I think that's what we followed. Developing, yeah, building first Discord app. That's what we followed. Seems like it's broken. Building your first activity in Discord. This was our ultimate goal. What do you guys think? You think we should just turn aside from our little micro goal and go to our ultimate goal? Because our ultimate goal was to build an activity in Discord. That was our ultimate goal. I think I could possibly be persuaded to return to pursuing the ultimate goal. Well, that was the kind of ultimate goal, but then the ultimate goal was to get a Godot game into Discord activities. All right, no use messing around anymore. Let's run it. Okay, let's see it. All right, so the embedded app SDK, blah, blah, blah. Resources to help you program. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Concepts that are important to know before, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Definitely know all that. Sure, for sure. Yes, excellent. Okay, first create a new app in the developer portal. Activities. Okay, we're gonna have to reset that. So we create a new app, new application, and then let's call this game. I'm not gonna call it Godot game because this might not. We might have to make one and then make the Godot one if we can, but we'll have to do a regular one first, potentially. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if Godot is achievable. Why do I or why don't I? I mean, obviously I didn't because, but, okay, so inside of our new app, which is called game, we can go to activities and click getting started. And then we can click enable. Now, we can configure some settings. So there's no need to have it age gated. I guess we'll just leave these as normal for now. We may need to adjust them later. Ooh, we can change like the background and whatnot. That's pretty nice. Cover art. A video preview. Ooh, that's pretty fancy. Okay. Well, it can't be do and don't because I can only do one at a time, right? So either I am doing it or I'm not doing it. I mean, you can't exactly get mad at me for both. Okay, find your OAuth 2 credentials, of course. OAuth 2, blah, 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 secret here, etc. Okay. You must set up an OAuth 2 redirect URI in order for this example to work. Okay. Should point to the location where you host your app. Well, we don't have the app exactly hosted yet, so to speak. But we'll worry about that later. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we use Git to pull down a project that's already been started. Excellent. When you build your applications, you can use whatever backend language and framework you prefer. That's good news, guys. That's good news for the Godot plan. Because they said whatever backend language and framework. They said whatever. So whatever would seem to include Godot. That's all I'm saying. But for now, we're just going to use their sample because why not? Let's just go ahead and make a new directory. Actually, we can just, yeah, and we'll call it, we can just go into the Discord project directory and see, and create our, all right, so we're going to clone their sample activity, and we'll just use that until we can make our Godot version. Don't worry. They did not let us, hang on. Permission denied. Oof. Let's take a look. Okay, I think it maybe gave us the wrong URL, but if we just go to, I just Google searched it, and it came up with this repository, which I think is the right thing, presumably, hopefully. It is getting started activity.git, so that seems promising. So we can just clone that in. So you might have to actually Google search it and come up with the GitHub page, and then copy the HTTPS URL here. That's what I did, because it wouldn't let me use the one that they put in the tutorial, unfortunately. But now that we have it cloned, let's just go and cd into it. What was it called again? CD getting started activity. Perfect. Okay. It looks like we have pretty much everything just like they do. So for example, in client, we have these files just like they do. Actually, we have a couple more than they do. And then in server, we have, yeah, so we have a good setup. We have a good setup. Okay. Set up your environment variables. So again, we're just gonna have to do the same thing we did last time. So basically we just have to put in these 3 secrets, and actually we might not actually have to do it secretly. Let me see if I just copy it from wherever we left it last time. Here we go. Copy this, put into our getting started activity, delete this, paste in the new one. There we go. We just copied in the .env file with the 3 secrets in it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Except they want it to be called this instead of the other thing, so we actually do have to change that. Hang on 1 second. So I'm just gonna edit the .env file and Discord client ID. Okay, so it's actually different numbers than last time. We have to do it again. It was just those 2 numbers. So if you go to your app, here, I'll show it to you. If you go to your app, you can see there's the client ID, which is finds public, whatever, and then there's the client secret. So if you're the client ID, you can just copy it in, and then you just, do all caps, Vite Discord client ID, and then you paste that in. And then you do Discord client secret. And then to get that, basically you have to hit the reset secret button, and it will show you the secret. If you use your multi-factor authentication code, of course, then it'll give you the secret, and you'll be able to see the secret, and then it will hide the secret when you refresh the page or whatever. So I'm just pasting the secret in, putting it in that file, and boom. And then if I refresh the page, you guys can see the secret is hidden once again. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape, and the new changes have been put in the .env file. Okay, so the .env file just looks like this, with those 2 numbers and letters here and here. Okay. Let's go into the client directory, and then we have to run npm install and install stuff, and then we do run npm run dev, and we'll see if it works. Okay, and then if we visit this website while that's running, there's our game. It's beautiful. I mean, it's not very exciting, but that's our game. We have one image. Ooh, it even glows when you hover over it. That's kind of nice. And then we have some text, and that's just about it. Okay, so we know our game works. Now we need to install the SDK. So, we want to do npm install at discord / embedded app SDK. Is my real name Saber? Yeah, it actually is. If you look on my birth certificate, then you'll actually see it. My name is officially, technically, Daniel Saber. Yeah, so yeah, it's hard to say, but I think they probably did. Yeah, I mean, there's not really any other explanation for it. Yeah. Okay, and now if we list it out, you can see it just basically just added the embedded app SDK. Where is it though? Oh, it's in the package. Okay, hang on. You can see inside of the package .json, it added a dependency to the app SDK. So when we create our app, it'll go ahead and get the app SDK and then use that to build the app with. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go ahead and edit main.js. And instead of, actually in addition to doing this, we need to add at the top import Discord SDK from at discord / embedded app SDK. So we're just going to tell it where to get that from, and then we're going to add some code here to actually use it. So we're going to create the new, we're going to create an instance of the Discord SDK using that client ID that we put in that file for ourselves. And then we're going to set it up by calling this little setup function. And then last but not least, we're going to actually wait until it's set up. So basically what we're doing here is we're saying on these few lines here, we're saying set it up. And then on these next few lines, we're saying wait until it's set up. And then we actually do the code of creating the rocket logo and the hello world text. And just to prove that we are in control of this application, we need to obviously change the hello world message to something else. Like, for example, my name is Saber, which is pretty, pretty reasonable. Okay. Now, if we write our changes and quit, we should be able to do npm run dev, and we should see our changes on that website. Whatever it was, local host / it wasn't 8787, it was 5173, I think. Maybe not that one. Which one was it? Really, it wasn't that one? Was it 8787? Also not that one. Last, I can't remember which one it was. To run your application locally, we recommend a NetFlare tunnel, blah, blah, blah. So let's start our client-side app. That's what we just did, npm run dev. Okay, and it tells us that. Okay, and then let's start the network tunnel. We're going to start the network tunnel just like we did last time with ngrok, except now, yeah, honestly, they may well be. I mean, again, it's hard to say, but I think they may well be. So yeah. We probably need to be in our actual folder. So it was under downloads, Discord project, getting started activity. And then I may have been inside of the client as well. Well, we don't actually have Cloudflare installed, so that could be a problem. Could try to install it. Looks like it will install it for us, so that's pretty good. Please work. I'm not sure if that's working, but maybe it is. Okay, I think it is working, but I think we maybe broke something because it's not. It is, the page is served, right? Because if the page wasn't served, then it would give us like an error. So since we're getting here, I think it is there, but maybe when we changed the code in the main.js file, maybe we broke something there. Let's see. Did we break something? Or maybe we broke something with the code that we added for Discord. I don't know. What could we have done? We slightly forgot a semicolon here. I'm not sure if it's important. And also here and here. This is, I think, JavaScript, so I don't think you need those after. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. I don't use JavaScript that much, so maybe that was the problem. You never know. All right, let's try it. Still nothing. Let's see. Okay, well, let's copy that URL and take it to our next step. Set up your activity URL mapping. Click on Activities URL Mappings. We're doing your Activities URL Mappings, route mapping, paste in the website, save changes. There we go. Enable developer mode in your client. Okay, I think I already did do this, but we'll see. What is it again? Advanced developer mode. Yep, developer mode is enabled. Perfect. So they just want us to have developer mode enabled so we can run the activity, and then we should be able to run it. Ooh, it's exciting. Okay, clicking on your app. So if we go into the Sabre C++ channel, we go into the members voice chat, we go to activities, should be able to start the activity game. Perfect. You're about to test game for the first time, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you trust it. You can't launch this activity in a server with more than 25 members. Oof, okay. Well, I guess I think I have another test server down here that I use for testing development stuff. So let's go into the voice channel here. Start an activity, game, continue. Boom. Guys, look at that. Is that not beautiful? I mean, say in the chat, like really, I think that's beautiful. I mean, look at it. Everything's there. I mean, there you go. An activity in Discord. I mean, yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, so to fully authenticate your activity with the users playing it, we must finish the server-side code because we haven't messed with the server-side code yet. We use Express for this language, but again, any back-end language or framework will work here. Let's see what is to be seen. And also you can see, since this, again, the server is just running on my local machine, if we close it on my local machine, the activity is just shut down and ruined, and very sad. Okay, anyway, let's go into our server folder. Install the dependencies with npm install. And then we can do npm run dev, blah, blah, blah. and it'll run it for us. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and then we can call it from the client. So we'll go back to our client and we'll add some edits. What is it, main.js? Okay, perfect. So we have some edits to add. So for example, let auth. So we're just going to create a variable to store the user's authenticated access token, because again, we have basically Discord is giving us the power to authenticate the users and say, oh, this is this person. So we could save game data for a specific user and then other users couldn't, access it and pretend to be someone else. Okay, so we need to have a much longer setup Discord SDK function, and looking over it, what we're going to do is we're going to try to authorize the user, and it looks like it looks like we're just going to send a request to try to authorize the user based on their, try to identify them and what servers they belong to, I guess. And then we basically send that to the Discord API, and they give us a response. And then we try to get the access token out of that response. And then we try to use that access token to authenticate the user. And if it fails, then we will throw an error. Pretty nice. So that should just make sure that after this code executes, the user is either authenticated or the app would, I think, have quit because of an error. So users should always be authenticated. And let's try it. What do we got to do? npm run dev. This is still running, so maybe it works now. Let's see. Go back into the voice channel, start an activity, start up game. And there we go. Now it's trying to access us. And as we can see, it'll allow it to access our username, avatar, and banner, know what servers we're in, and not allow it to paint a happy little tree, although it probably still could anyway if it wanted to. So there we go. So basically, if you were, having a more competitive game, then you could say, oh, I need to make sure that users are authenticated so we don't have any, so that we can store data based on each, a user's specific ID or something, so they can have their number of coins or something like that. Okay. Then I think we have one more step probably. Use the SDK to fetch the channel. Okay, so let's go ahead back into main.js, edit it, and we are going to add another function, which will be append voice channel name. Basically, we're going to get the application, and we're going to have the channel name be unknown at the start, and then we're going to try to get the channel name basically just by going to the Discord SDK and asking it if the channel and server are not null, and if they are not null, then we'll go ahead and get the channel and server name, and then we'll set this variable to the channel name. So pretty straightforward. We're just going to try to get the name of the channel, and then we're going to add it to our, our app page, which our app is basically a web page. So we're just going to add this little string that says activity channel, and then whatever the name is, and in our case, it should be general, to the document. Because again, it's basically just a web page. Okay, and then after we and then after we, let's see, set up Discord SDK call, in this callback here, after the setup Discord SDK actually happens, then inside of this, we want to do append voice channel name. Wow, my voice is really dry. I'm going to have to get a drink. All right. Now, once again, npm run dev, quit the activity, boink, restart, and I think it crashed. Okay, it didn't crash. But it also doesn't seem to have worked. Because we should be... let's see. Append voice channel name. Okay. Append voice channel name. Yeah, that seems correct. Maybe I misspelled it. I don't know. I think it is, right? Let's see. Let's try again. Leave activity. Choose activity. Game. Run it. Authorize. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't think it's working. I mean, it's not crashing, so that's a plus. But it's not. Doesn't seem to be adding the activity channel, this little string that says activity channel, and then the name of the activity channel to the end of the document, which is kind of sad. Yeah, it should be right there, but it isn't. I don't know. I'm getting a drink. Think about it. I expect a response when I get back. You guys better tell me what's wrong. Oof, all right, we're back. We're back, don't worry. No one died. Okay, so, what could be wrong? Well, allegedly, looks like two of these lines, the line at the beginning and the line at the end, are all that's really needed. Oh wait, no, not quite. Looks like we need a few lines to actually create a text element. What I'm wondering is, guys, if this last section here, right, we set the entirety of the app to be this content. An image tag with the Rocket logo and a header tag with my name is Saber. I'm wondering if that gets called after we append the voice channel name, because if it does, then it just wipes out the page, and we're reset. So, why don't we actually just put the call to, what is it, append voice channel name down here. And skip it up here. Just to make sure it happens after. So that it actually happens and doesn't just get overwritten. I mean, I think it was already happening, but that it was getting overwritten. That's my suspicion. I could also be wrong, because it doesn't look like it worked. I mean, do we need to do anything to update with npm other than npm run dev? Is that it? I don't know. we have to like build or something? What can we do? Oh, we could easily just edit the page, and that would be an obvious change that would tell us. Here. We'll go down here. We'll change this to something else. Just change it back to hello. And then we'll run it, and we'll see if that change is actually reflected, just to make sure that the changes are in fact going through. Okay, it is reflected. Excellent. All right, so the changes are going through. We do genuinely have a problem. I know it's pretty shocking that we could have a problem with the code, but let's see. Blah 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 blah. Let's use the SDK to get details about the voice channel. We can do this by writing a new async command, blah, blah, blah. Sure. Now let's update the callback after setup Discord SDK. Yeah, I mean, we did all that. It just doesn't quite work. We are calling append voice channel name. Let's see, what happens if one of these is an error? Well, then it should just be unknown. If any of this stuff errors, it should just be unknown. I mean, let's try just deleting that and just leaving it at unknown, and we'll see if maybe one of those things was the problem. I will say, I mean, obviously it didn't work, but I will say it's pretty nice. We have a pretty quick back and forth between how, we update the app. It pretty much, yeah, it's pretty immediate that we can see the updates to the activity. So it's not bad as far as iteration goes. I would say there's definitely hope there for Discord development. It's not as fast as like if we had an IDE that we could preview this in, but it's not bad. It's not bad. The question is why is it not working? I mean, that's pretty much always the question, but append voice channel name. What could be wrong? Because our other functions seem to work nicely. It's just this one that doesn't. Let's put this back in. I don't know. Maybe we'll head on to the next step and then come back to it. Yeah, let's hit the next step and then come back and maybe we'll figure out what the problem is along the way. Looks like, I know I said that was going to be the last step, but I was mistaken. Looks like step 7 will be the last step. And then we should have our app completed, and then maybe we can look into Godot. Alright, let's see. Since we requested the identifying guild scopes, you can also use the access token we received earlier to fetch those things. So we can fetch what guild or what server this is. So we get a list of all the guilds we're in, and then we loop over that list, and then we basically, so we have what guild we have the guild ID that we're currently in the Discord SDK, so we loop over all the guilds that this bot is in, not very efficient, I know, and we compare them all to that ID, and when we find the one that matches, then we can go ahead and get things from that guild, like the name or whatever. Or the icon, for example. So let's go ahead and do that. And we will see if this also if this also doesn't work or if it does work. As for the actual meat of this, it's basically like I said. So we create a request, giving them our authorization, and then we look through all the guilds and find the one that matches the guild ID. Right, there we go. And then if that guild ID isn't null, so if we're able to actually find the guild, then we create an image, and then we set the source of that image. So just basic HTML, image source equals whatever. We set the source of that image to whatever the guild's icon is. So we're just going to add the guild's icon to this page. So for Saber C++, that would be this icon right there. And then we set it to 128 by 128, and we give it a border radius of 50. So basically we're just going to make it look exactly like this, because most of the images have square corners. Like this image, for example, has square corners. It just rounds it off for Discord's UI. So we're basically going to do the same thing. And then we're going to add it to the page. Pretty straightforward. And let's also call this function right here. And we'll see if it works. Okay, first of all, it's not 0 viewers. It's 1 viewer. That's infinitely more. Well, it's 1 more, but it's infinitely many times 0. And second of all, yeah, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to the video. I release lots. Okay, so I release lots of video. I have in the past released lots of videos, and in those videos there's no live stream, so I'm always just talking to the camera. So if it's a live stream with 0 viewers, it's just regular. It's just like recording a video, except much more. There's no retakes. You should see me recording a video. Every time I make like a single slip up, I'm like, oh, gotta go and re-record that. But it's the feeling is the same. It doesn't really matter. However many people there are, you still gotta act as though there's more in case someone goes back and watches the VOD. You don't want them to be like, oh, this is a stream where he had 0 viewers. That's pretty sad. No, you want it to be like, I don't know how many viewers he had on the stream. You'll never... Alright, let's just move on. Let's get back to the coding. That's my strong suit. Except that it's JavaScript, so it's not really, but... Let's start up our code in developer mode, and let's see it in Discord. Okay, we need to quit the app. It sounds like a thread or something. I don't know. What are you trying to, say here? That's kind of, that's, wow, okay. Okay, so it's still not working. Neither of our functions are being called. At least they are not actually doing anything. Can I invite you to that server? I tried to add this to this Saber C++ server, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know if I have any other tests in here. I'll just throw together a new one. Hang on. Create my own Clubber community, I guess. I don't know. Test new apps. Create. Let's create it. It even has a voice channel and everything already. That's absolutely perfect. And then all we need to do is add the bot. Let's leave the activity. Go in here. Confirm. Yes, I'm gonna switch to general activity. Oh, it's already here. Okay, perfect. Okay, it shut down because I forgot to run it. Don't worry. I'll invite. There's not really any playing to be done, but it's there. Okay, let's see. So invite. Yes, let me get the invite link. Hang on. Okay, we don't need to do the invite as guests, kick immediately, whatever, blah, blah, blah. There it is. Absolutely beautiful. Test new app server is online. Put some spaces in here so it, makes it longer. All right. Okay, now if you go into here, you should be able to... actually, I'm not sure if you will. I don't know if it's tied to me or if it's tied to the server. It could go either way. But theoretically, if you go into the voice channel, then you should be able to at least join the activity since I'm already running it. I don't know. You can try it if you want. I just put it in the chat. What? Why would I get betrayed? I don't. Yay, we have a new member. Okay, so yeah, I mean we have hopefully that will work. But anyway, even we are still having some slight issues with our code, namely, it seems like append voice channel name and append guild avatar aren't running. The question is this, how do we check the console given that we're developing it in Discord? Oh, it's actually probably just right here. Yeah, so we need to find out if this little snippet here that's calling these two functions is running, because that's what I suspect that's what's not running. If we are being honest here. Trying to see if there's any mistakes with it. No, it looks like it's correct. But yeah, the console.log, I think we'll log it into this stuff here, which is quite full, if we're being honest, but perhaps it will work. Who knows? So let's try it. npm run dev. And then I guess if we open the app, perhaps it will work. Start an activity. Bring. Let's see if we have anything yet. Nothing yet. Authorize. I don't know, maybe it doesn't actually log here. Hard to say. Yeah, I don't know. Where would the log? I mean, because I mean, it sends the errors here, like request failed. So maybe it would log there, and this just isn't being run. Let's see. So what we say set up Discord SDK, and then when that's complete, then run these 3 lines of code. Yeah, that seems like it should work. Okay, so if we can just get this to work, then our tutorial can be, bugs can be checked successfully, but it does not currently. So I want to try calling one of these functions lower down, like after we do this. Try that. Let's also try logging something. End of file. Just log that out, see what happens. Yeah, let's see if either of those get done. End activity, start it again. We forgot to actually start it up. npm runs dev. There we go. Okay. It's running. We leave the activity. We join the activity, and it works perfectly. Okay, maybe it doesn't work perfectly. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay. We need to find out. Where that log goes, because we can't do anything if we can't log things. Logging is very helpful for debugging. I mean, obviously, if we had other debugging tools, we could go without logging, but since I think logging is really the main debugging tool we have, so we need to find out where that log goes. That's what we need to find out. Where does Discord log go? No. No, that's not what we're looking for. I was thinking of running it in the browser, but then we won't have the Discord stuff, so it won't work anyway, so it's not very helpful. Is there no way to open up like a little log for us to look at very helpfully? Okay, so what works versus what doesn't? This little snippet here at the end works, but calling functions here at the end does not. But calling, I mean, this, just assigning this variable basically, right? So we got the app and we assigned the inner HTML variable to be all of this. That worked. But calling a function right after it didn't. Right? If we call whatever it was called, blah blah, if we call append guild avatar right here, it doesn't work. And we also don't know if that's because append guild avatar doesn't work or if it's for some other reason. We really don't know. But I could see it not working there because we have to use that authentication token, right? That we only get after setup Discord SDK is complete. So that's why we're calling them here, to make sure that this is after setup Discord SDK is completed, which makes sense. What sounds are we hearing? Are we hearing sounds? I feel like we're hearing sounds. I don't know. Perhaps not. Perhaps I am imagining things. Anyway, the question is, what could be going on here? What could be going on? I don't know, we need the log. We really need the log. Let me try something. Let's say variable string thing equals empty string. And then inside of here, let's say string thing equals hello. And then down at the end, we can say this is that plus string thing plus the rest of it. So we just put string thing in the header there, and now basically we're just gonna try to make string thing our log if this works. Currently string thing would just be hello. Are you sure I'm imagining things? I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's someone in the VC. I see. Hello. I think they're muted. Hello. Okay. My day today was good. Wait, I'm not sure if these.
He's your biggest fan. Say about your biggest fan. Could you please sign my autograph?
Oh no. Oh no, guys. Okay, let's just. Yeah, that's okay. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, all right, guys. You know, it's yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, back to testing. Back to business. All right. Okay. Yeah. And see, I told you guys I wasn't imagining something. It was them in the voice chat. I had my earbuds here on the side, and I could hear very faintly their voices emanating out into the room. So it wasn't me imagining things. So you guys, yeah. But anyway, we need to get this thing to work. Let's set it to test at the beginning, just so we can make sure it does actually work to display it, and that it's just not, Dang it, I keep doing npm run start, because that's what we had to do last week. Okay. Start an activity, game, etc. Okay, there we go. So it does work. It's just that we don't, changing it doesn't happen at the right time. I know, they just snuck in there, sneaking around on the server. Exactly. Okay, so we... Let's see. I think the setting string thing to hello happens after this code runs, right? Because setup Discord SDK doesn't happen until after the authentication, so it doesn't happen until too late. So what if we... Oops. If we copy this, and then we put it in here, so we render the page after we've been authenticated. I don't know if that'll work, but I think it should. And if we render the page after we've been authenticated, then we can render the page with any errors that we may have experienced, and we basically have a log. It may also just not work at all. Yeah. Okay. That's a little bit unfortunate. So I now suspect that this setup discord.sdk then, I suspect that what's happening in here just doesn't run. That is my suspicion. Accidentally pasted it twice. Okay. Yeah, that's what I suspect. So the logging is unnecessary. We just need to figure out why we never actually finish Discord SDK and then call the .then thingy. Maybe we made an error with this function. What if we... Let's not remove everything. But if we removed everything inside of it... no, that won't work, because we actually need it to be authenticated in order for the other functions to run. What could be wrong? So we know setup Discord SDK works, right? Because we get the pop-up. We technically don't know whether it throws an error or not, right? Because unless it is guaranteed to quit the app when it throws an error, which is probably not true, then we don't know that it didn't throw an error. But we never actually get either of those functions called. Yeah, we never get append guild avatar that call. But we do still have a kind of... I mean, we still have a proof of concept for our app. We know that we can make Discord apps. We can craft them with various software. We just don't know if we can do it with Godot yet. Yeah, and I mean, we have still... No, what did we do wrong? What happened? I thought I reset it. I did reset it. Oh, I think I left this variable in here, which we, of course, do not want. Hello from the Saber. Okay, either way, guys, we got our app running. We know that the Discord app situation does, in fact, work. And yeah, the only question is, what can we use to build apps for Discord? Can we use a tool like Godot or something like that to build a web app for Discord? That is the question. And I mean, if we take a look at what we're actually looking at here, let's see, vimindex.html. Yeah, I mean, it's really just an HTML page, and then we just have some JavaScript to make it interactive. Like, that's it, right? So theoretically, anything that can spit out a web page, right, a web game, whatever, could be made into a Discord game. It's just that you would also potentially want to integrate Discord's features, like authentication. But if you didn't need any Discord-specific features, you could theoretically just do any web game. I think that's what it's. I mean, that's what it's looking like. I don't know. Let's take a look at some of these links. Discord activity starters. They have a blank template for us if we wanted to do that. Which we already have a template, so we don't really need to do that. Multiplayer sounds exciting. Working with game engines. There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, embedded app SDK, single page application, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Discord may not be able to provide support or examples of this, but some developers would like to do it anyway. So, this example shows how to do that. For example, an iframe hosting a multi-page app, right? So an iframe is just a little box that renders a web page, right? So we can basically, we could have a game and then just put it in an iframe and then just put that iframe on Discord, right? There might be some performance issues or things like that, but I mean, it's fair. And yeah, I guess that's the only example they give of how to do that. So then the question would be, yeah, how do we create one of these? Let's see. This embedded app depends on the embedded app SDK being built. Blah, blah, blah. All right, the core issue we're trying to solve is how to pass messages between the Discord client and the nested framework, of course, right? So for like user input or whatever. This example solves the puzzle by creating a message interface, which looks very similar to the embedded app SDK, so you can basically just use that instead. Okay, so what I'm wondering... Okay, so our setup here, right, is basically we tunnel with Cloudflare to a website. But this could theoretically be any website that then becomes our game. So for example, if I were to go to itch.io, I have a game here I made a while ago. So it's, I mean, this was a game jam, guys. I made it in 2 weeks. Don't judge it too harshly. All right. But this is a game that runs in your browser entirely. So what if, instead of pointing to the local URL, we point to that website? Let's see how, if it breaks or whatnot, if we do that. We have to change our route mapping in here. But now, if we go ahead and, hey guys, you're going to get to try out the activity. Hopefully we can do multiple activities at once. Leave activity, and then we'll start a new activity of the game. Okay, 404 not found. Interesting. Interesting. So this URL here, yeah, this is the URL we're going to. Okay, so it doesn't, right off the bat, it doesn't work, right? Which is kind of what they were saying. Sometimes it may not be that simple. So the next option is to try to put it in an iframe, right? So just as an example, if we go to, I'm not sure if they'll actually let you, W3 Schools is a great website. They have lots of tutorials on how to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I think they have other things now too, but they also, I'm sure, have a tutorial on iframes. And if we put this this URL into the iframe, then it doesn't work. But that doesn't mean it won't work. I mean, in the application, you never know. Okay, so basically the idea is that this iframe is kind of like a TV, where our website is on that TV. So what they had before, and I don't know why, maybe they have like a blocker up or something, right, for security reasons. But I mean, you can see basically they have a little TV which has another website on it, right? So this is the website, right? This is the, this code over here, it becomes this website, right? So if we remove this, if we comment this out, there we go. If we comment this out, there's nothing there, right? This code right here, what it does is it creates a little TV called an iframe. And the iframe can contain whatever website you want, and it'll load up that website on the little TV, and it's fully interactive, right? You can still click on stuff, go to stuff, whatever. But you have a little TV that the website is running on, okay? And we can probably make this a little bigger. I think maybe like width equals 1,000 or something. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Our web page, might not be quite big enough for width equals 1,000. I don't know. Maybe we are. So let's say width equals 1,000, just to make this a little bigger. What is going on here? What is this editor? Okay. Height equals 500. There we go. Okay, yeah. So it makes sense, right? Basically, we just have a little TV running a website. So since it didn't work to directly run our website, we're going to try copying this code. We don't need this fancy title here. Well, let's leave it just so we can see that it's working. Game, right? And then we're just going to put our website in this URL right here, the website that we're trying to point to. And for this example, we're just doing a game on itch.io. Which could theoretically be a game made in the Godot engine, right? Which is what we're shooting for. Okay, so let's go ahead and edit index.html. And at the top of the body, okay, so we actually already have all of this structure here, so let's just put in the iframe. And maybe add a title as well. Let's see if that works. We have to, of course, do npm start npm run dev. And if it works, then we'll have our web page. But our web page will also have that little iframe TV on which we can play the game. The web page could also be entirely empty, which is pretty sad. Oh, we may still be pointing to, we're not pointing to anything right now. We don't have a tunnel set up at all. So we need to point back to our localhost. We're pointing to the localhost again. It's just that the localhost now also has the iframe on it. So Cloudflare, this URL points to our machine and its little setup. And our machine has a little window that points to that game. Let's try it one more time. Okay, so the iframe is here, but the contents are not here. Because we can see like the frame of it is obviously here, and it's in between where we have the game title and then this. But it doesn't actually seem to, for whatever reason, maybe Discord is like not allowing the game to load other web pages or something, maybe for security reasons, something like that. Could be something like that. But the iframe is there. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, what else could we do? Yeah, so I mean, for example, this repository here, I think basically what they're trying to do is exactly what we're trying to do. Just they're gonna build some extra stuff on top of it, but you can see they just create an iframe. And then presumably somewhere else they put the content in the iframe. Let's see, client slash nested. So whatever's in here goes in the iframe, and what is in here is I don't know, whatever. Interesting. So yeah, so what I'm guessing it doesn't allow the app to go and reach out to these external sources, right? So the external source in this case being itch.io. I'm guessing it doesn't allow that. You can't just go out to wherever you want to pull in more code. So probably if we had a copy of this web page here, then we could do it. But I don't have a copy of that. I don't have the copy of the web version built out on my computer. So but that's where we'd try to go, right? If we theoretically, if we built a game in Godot and exported the web version, and then instead of putting the web version on a website, we sent the web version into Discord and then we basically did this setup here, right? So this setup here, they have an index.html and and inside of that, the iframe just points to a different folder, right? So the iframe just points to what's in the .nested/nested folder. So that's what we would do. We would export all of our code and put it in this folder, and then we would create a page that has an iframe that just shows that. Because I'm guessing that Discord just doesn't allow you to access external URLs, but if it was something inside of your application, just another page in the application, then it would probably work. So we could proof of concept test that if we just create another test.html. Actually, let's copy index.html, test.html, HTML. There we go. If we get spell, okay. And then if we go into test.html, we can set it to whatever we want. We don't need the script. We don't need the iframe. We don't need that div. We can just say, this is the game. Okay, and then if we edit index.html, here's what I'm thinking, right? Instead of pointing to some other website out there in the world, we simply point to if I could type, okay, we simply point to test.html. And now if we do this, then I think this will work. And then we'll just have to imagine that that simple text file is actually a game. It's the only difficult part. There we go. Right, so you can see we have two separate web pages. Maybe if I open this in the file browser, it'll be a little bit easier. We have, so this is our application, right? And inside of the source, we have the index.html. Where is the index.html? This is our app. Sorry, that was the wrong app. This is our app. And you can see if we edit this with, I don't know, a text editor, let's say text edit, a very charming and completely, okay, that doesn't work. If we edit this with Visual Studio Code, you can see we have an iframe. And the iframe source, it points to test.html. And test.html just says this is the game. So what that turns out as being is the web page, and then inside of the web page is another web page, and that is the game, right? So if we exported a game from Godot as a web app, then we would put that web app in place of test.html, and index.html would just create a window, and that through that window we would play test.html, the game. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. That is the process that we will try for probably, I don't know, maybe we'll try it next week. We probably don't have time to try it today. But that is the process that we would go for. We create a game, we create an iframe, we play the game through the iframe. Hopefully we could sneak that under Discord's radar and actually pull it off. But yeah, that's our plan going forward. Hopefully I'll remember to like write it down or something, because obviously I forgot everything that happened last week. So that's pretty rough. But yeah, with that being said, we have completed. Can I re-explain it? Yes, absolutely. So okay, my everything's closed now. What do we need to do? npm run dev. There we go. And then we have to create another window. And we need to go into downloads, Discord, getting started. Actually, I don't think we need to be anywhere in particular. We just need to do the Cloudflare thing. What is the Cloudflare thing? Cloudflare thing was... where is the Cloudflare thing? Please give me the Cloudflare thing. Okay, we must have lost it. I think it was like Cloudflared something. Dang it. We might be able to do it locally here. So basically, this is our index.html page, and the index.html page has a TV on it, inside of it, which shows us another page. So the index.html page, all in the text of it, all it is game, TV, right? It doesn't know what's on the TV. It just says that whatever's on the TV is going to be test.html. And that test.html says this is the game, right? So you can see this is the game is inside the TV. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to create a game in Godot, presumably, right? And then we're going to export the web app of that game, and it'll give us a .html file among other files. And then that main HTML file, we'll name it, let's say, test.html. And then in the index.html, we will put that game on the TV, right? So Discord sees, oh, just a regular web page, not too much going on. But really, the web page is just a TV that shows the game. And so that way, inside the game, we can go between different web pages. We can do whatever we need to do to make the game run. But to Discord, we're always on the same web page, because the only thing that's changing around web pages and doing all this fancy stuff is the TV. And we tried to do that with an external game, right? Whatever the itch.io one was. We tried to do that, but presumably Discord blocks going out into the world and getting other code from other websites, because that wouldn't be very secure if people could do that. They could do whatever they wanted. So we need to actually build the game ourselves and have the web version of it inside of the Discord application. And that is what we will try to do at some point in the future, probably next week. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that was our attempt at Discord app development. I think we didn't complete an app, but I think we learned a fair amount that will help us to create applications in the future. Well, this is pretty impressive multiplayer stuff. Anyway, yeah, so good work, everyone. Yeah, I think work is done for today. We still have a little bit of time. We could play a game or something. I know that's pretty treasonous to talk like that, but a dozy. I don't. Is that? Are you saying you fell asleep during it? It was boring. Is that what you're saying, or am I misreading? We need to do something exciting. So you guys, seems like maybe tonight was a little mid. Oh, a doozy. Okay. Much more sensible. Yeah, not too bad. Pretty easy. But yeah, hey, we're here on the Discord server. We might as well see what is to be seen. Let's see. I have no idea what this game is, but we're gonna play it. No, I'm good. I don't want to do that. All right, guys. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what this game is. We may be competing against our Icicle, but I don't know. We will see. On the other hand, the app might also not work. Hard to say. Okay, maybe we should try Bops. Since Rhythm doesn't seem to be working. Let's try Bops. I might need a mouse for this. Hang on. There we go. Mouse has been activated. Full gamer mode has been enabled. Let's lock it in, guys. You need to try Death by AI? Okay. Hello. Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, he killed me. All right, that was pretty sad. Okay, guys, they really want me to play Death by AI. I think we're gonna have to go with that. All right, let's try it. Death by AI. Yes. Okay, let's see it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't hear any music. Okay, guys, let's pick one of these guys. Yeah, this looks like a good one. All right, let's see it. No, I don't. We do not want to purchase that. I don't know what that is. That's pretty right off the bat trying to get us to buy something. I mean, okay. Okay, oh no, guys. I just realized Icicle might be in control. That could be a problem. That could really be a problem. Okay, and now I'm hearing evil laughing, guys. This is not. I don't know where this is going, but I don't think I'm. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this reminds me of Jackbox. That's what it reminds me of. All right. Yeah, like Jackbox.tv or whatever it is. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Oh, we kind of need to be in the okay, here we go, guys. We got a scenario. Here we go. Exciting. Okay, so some random person named Danielle, right? Obviously not any relation to me, presumably. Oh wow, it just got really small. Okay. Is writing terrible code, and you ask him why it's terrible, but he dodges the question and okay. So I don't know who this person is. And also it's Danielle, so I think that's a girl's name. But so obviously no one I know. I don't personally know anyone named Danielle. But so theoretically, guys, imagine that there's someone named Danielle and they're writing bad code, and you ask them why it's bad, but they dodge the question and then they act kind of sneaky. So yeah, yeah. I mean, this is kind of. I just gotta imagine this because obviously this never happened to me in real life. Um. Uh. Oh wow, we don't have very much time. Um. I would. Uh. Okay, here we go, guys. I think I think I hit him with something. Here we go. Here we go. Guys. Um. Oh, yes. Oh no 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 no! Whoa 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 whoa! Okay, whoa 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 whoa! Okay, no, that's not. Okay, look, all right, so I died. Okay, but Icicle is gonna definitely die too. So okay, that's not okay. Hold on, guys. This is cap. This is okay. Whoa, this is no, 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 no. Okay, this is a scam. This is all right. Hold up. Okay, it's yeah. Okay, you bring in Uncle Bob too. Okay, this is okay. All right, guys. Okay, we gotta go for round two on this. I mean, this is a scam. This is no, 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 no. This is a scam. This is okay. All right. Okay. That's you got. I mean, guys, I don't even think it's a good thing that the AI agrees with you. I think you guys are. I mean, you guys are basically just AI at this point. I don't. No. uh. Okay, guys, take a look at this. It clearly says here Daniel's code was finally. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's not good. I thought that was actually good. Okay. Okay, see, guys, we got 5 more lives. It's not about winning the first time. It's not about winning the first time. You know, you got to make it a good, interesting journey. See, I wanted to throw that one so it'd look more dramatic when I ultimately come back and absolutely annihilate you guys. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Wait, don't worry, guys. Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'd say that's a I'd say that's a compliment. I mean, I think that grandmothers are in general pretty high tier. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, can they not both be high tier, grandmas and grandpas? I mean, that seems pretty reasonable. True, but sometimes the grandmas give the apple pies to the grandpas, and then they both have. Okay, you get transformed into a ring 1 centimeter in diameter. It's pretty small. Also metric, which I don't like. Because I'm an American, you know. Suddenly a tiger covers himself in olive oil and flies at you with ferocious speed. Okay, that's it's pretty concerning. Um, hmm. Um. Oh yeah, no, me too, me too. I mean, this is easy, all right, guys. This is. I mean, okay, guys. I think I have a good idea. I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want them to hear it. Hang on, I can actually mute. Okay, guys, they're definitely gonna steal the idea, but the idea is to convince the AI that I was the tiger. I ate the ring, and I got away easily and happily. Yum. I think that'll work. You see, the AI, they're easily convinced. So all we have to do is, a little bit of tell it I was the tiger, a little bit of I ate the ring, and yeah, easy, easy peasy. How you guys feeling? Because I'm pretty sure I got this one. No, it's not. It's, it, yeah, I think Icicle's fate has been sealed. I mean, okay, wow. See, you guys are so unoriginal. You better not survive this. You better not survive this. Okay, his desperate attempt to ignite the olive oil fails. That's good. That's good. Yup. Yup. Claws. Yup. 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 That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. 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 That's how we do it. Yep. Yeah, leave me for last. Sure. 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 I light myself. Why would you light yourself on fire? Oh. Oh, it seemed genius, but the speed and agility allowed it to dodge the flames. That's easy. Yep, you're out too. You're out too. I'm sorry. It's just me left. It's just me left. It's just me left. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. You guys, I'm alive for sure. For sure. Easy. Easy. Take this out. It's just, I mean, just read this in. It's short. It's sweet. It's beautiful. I didn't say I swallowed the tiger. I said I was the tiger. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. I got wrecked. Ooh. Yeah. That's really rough. Okay. Guys, you can't just be watching. I mean, I'm gonna come up with some very I gotta come up with something. Guys, give me no, there's no way you just read that without watching stream. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. Um, let me think here. Let me think here. Hmm. No, I hate baseball. That's much better. I mean, obviously no, but soccer is the best sport. I have to say. I have to say. Uh, excellent. I need you guys to be nice and dazed by the time this prompt eventually hits you. All right, here we go. I think this is gonna work. No, guys, I'm not dead. I design. Probably should have designed something that I knew how to deal with, but you know, at least hey, look, at least it'll be all three of us. We're just all together, all three wiped out. There's no way they're escaping this one. Okay, guys, the plan this time. Last time convincing the AI completely tricking it didn't work, so we got to go a little more subtle this time. I convince death to let me keep on surviving. We'll just misspell it so it doesn't realize. Keep on surviving for 10 more days. Okay. There we go. Death agrees. There we go. Okay, let's see. I think this is gonna work, guys. You know, just a little bit of convincing. AI loves convincing. It just loves convincing. I mean, what else? You know, what else is there? Yeah. No, this is easy. Okay. I gotta admit, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Nice. Oh! Pack nothing. Wow, what a turnaround. The first two sentences, I thought you were chilling, but nope. Got wiped. Easy. Yeah, see, I mean, I thought of doing that, but I was like, oh no, it would definitely see through that. Okay, I mean, I don't. Oh, okay, yeah. Nope, you're dead. Oh no. Oh, oh, okay. I mean, I got the 10 days though. I got the 10 days. Hey, look, I got the 10 days. All right, it's better 10 days than no days. Am I right? Like, I got 10 more days. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Nah, you got 10 more days. You can do so much in 10 days. Exactly. I created a new Godot Discord game in 10 days. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay. Look, guys, the last few rounds have been rough, but this round we're going to survive. We've never survived a round yet, but this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one. Just remember that. Okay, guys, there's a character limit. That's kind of unfortunate. But, yeah. Okay, guys, I think this is a round. I think this is a round. I mean, I don't want to say it in front of the other guys, because you never know. But I think we got this one. Okay, let's see. Challenge Fate to a rap battle. Okay, I mean, that's actually I can. You know what? We might hit it. We might hit that next time. We might hit that next time. If it's a prompt that's reasonable, we hit that next time. Yup. Really, you're just gonna plead with it like that? Honestly, I'd rather die. Yeah, I'd rather die. I mean, you're gonna die anyway. I mean, that's just sad. That's just sad. But at least stand up and face death like a man. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. That's just sad. What? Wait and see, guys. Wait, no, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Trust me. Trust me. Yep. We all die one day, but it's not today. I mean, clearly. Oh. It's impossible. It's impossible. Bro, it says I lived a happy life. That's it. It doesn't matter. Like, so what? I lived a happy life. I lived a happy life. What else is there? Yes, but I lived a happy life. Like, so what? We're all gonna die. I lived a happy life. Like, that's it. I mean, that's it. All right. You know what? This next one, we're gonna annihilate this next one. Okay. We got this, guys. If necessary, we'll just challenge it to a rap battle. I mean, we got this. We got this. We haven't survived a single round yet, but if we survive this round and they both die, then it's back to a tie. We'll take that. We'll take that. Guys, are we about done yet? I mean, I feel like this. I mean, I don't think I took this long. I mean, this is so long. I mean. Okay, here we go. These are kind of depressing prompts, guys. I mean, this is what you guys think about all day. I mean, whew, that's pretty rough. Oh man, this is a hard one. Hmm. Ooh. Okay, guys, just send my prompt. I think we got this. Okay, that's one down. That's one down. That's one down. It's too good for you, but just wait till you see my prompts. It's gonna. Don't worry. It's gonna light it up. Nope. Sorry, it failed. Annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. Okay, guys. This is the moment. They're both dead. If I survive this, I tie it. We got this. This is a scam. It's just impossible. Maybe the first one's possible. The other ones are impossible. It's a scam. It's a scam. I didn't scream. That's cap. That's cap. Okay. All right. That's rough. That's rough. That's a rough one. Yeah. Oh, we had somebody else in here, but I guess they left, so bye guys. Okay. I'm first up. Excellent. Actually, I think this auto-generated prompt is actually not too bad. I think I'm gonna go with it. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, we got this one. So, basically, what are old people afraid of? Old people are afraid of other old people. So I would bring in my OP grand. Should I do grandpa or grandma? I don't know. Which one do you guys think? Let's go with grandma. I think it's a little bit. We will use rap battle too, but I think old people that doesn't work super great. So we have to save rap battle. I would bring my OP grandma. She knows karate, and she would annihilate that attacker. I think so, because it's not fair if I, attack an older person. Like, that's kind of messed up. So I would have to bring in a grandmother who doesn't have to feel bad about attacking another old person. All right, guys, we got this. Mm-hmm. Yup. 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 No, just watch. This is a scam. This is a scam. This is a scam. Okay, that's cap. That's cap. Oh, that's cap. Yup, no, you got squished. You got squished. Dude, bro, your blasters malfunctioned, bro. You had nothing. Apparently, this elderly neighbor is very powerful. Oh, you did it. Nice. That's crazy. Okay, guys. This next situation, we're going to resolve it without violence. That's the plan. Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to do. Okay, let's see it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can I quit now? This is too much. Okay, without violence. Guys, we gotta resolve this without violence. So we gotta, no, it won't understand that. Okay, alright. I rally everyone at the park, and half of the people hold the Godot pawn back, and half of the people hold the Unreal pawn back, keeping the peace. Keeping peace. Excellent. We just fitted in 140 characters out of 140 characters. Literally, not like 1 second to spare. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We got this. I'm gonna annihilate this one. I'm gonna annihilate this one. I just annihilated it. Like, it's over. There's no shot. Yep. Yep. Nope. Nope. Never mind. Yep. Just a yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to know, you know, how much they hated each other. Apparently, I underestimated how much Godot and Unreal hate each other. That was a lot. Hatred. No way. No way. They're gonna annihilate you. You try to ignore them? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Even a small guy can take you out with a sharp object, you know? Yep. There's no way you survive this. There's no way you survive this. Yep, you got wrecked. Why? Why would you waste your chance at life saying something like that? No. 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 He didn't survive. He's dead. So I never have to explain it again. It's done. It's done. No more explaining ever again. Okay, guys, we also have to think of a new scenario for the next one, because we need to hit him with a hard scenario. We need to hit him with a hard scenario, but also figure out what our solution to this scenario is going to be. Next time it's our turn, we need to pick a scenario that's like broken, that we can guaranteed solve. That's what we need. That's what we need. What can we do? Yeah. Guys, Switch, come on, man. Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? We're trying to win this. It's time to win this. You're on my side, right? We need to come up with an absolute banger scenario that will annihilate these guys. That's what we need to do. And we are going to do it. Wow. Wow. Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it feels like you're referencing something, but I don't know what you're referencing here. I mean, all right. How about I convince Joe Rogan to do a podcast with me so he doesn't attack me, but vents his rage into the mic. Also, as an AI, I can't die. So I live. We have to misspell live, otherwise it doesn't go through. Let's just do live. Easy, easy. It's, you know, it's all about the non-violence, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the non-violence. Yeah, we just kept, exactly. Guys, I got Gag Swatch with me too, just in case you guys are wondering. It's 2 against 2. Nah. Just watch. Yes! Let's go! Let's Yes! Let's go! That's my first survival. Oh, that's clutch. You guys are done for. You're done for. Let's go. I knew I could do it with Gag Swatch with me. Let's go. Yeah, dude, you think a bear can stand up to Joe Rogan? Nah. That was an easy win. You guys are both down. Oh, no, I just know. It's cool. That was, yeah, you got annihilated. Yeah! Yes! Oh, yes. Yup. Still fuming. It's over. Your sick joke is over. Yup. 1-1. Okay, now it's my turn. Alright, guys, we gotta come up with something that's extremely hard, but that we can still do. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking your brain explodes. Okay, that could work. But then how do we survive it? That's the question. How can we pull off a survival from your brain explodes? Okay, how about you get a Neuralink in your head from Elon Musk, but it explodes your brain and you die. Is that good? You guys think it's too easy? I don't know. I mean, I can't say, you know, specifically what my strat is because I know these guys are probably stream sniping trying to figure this out, but I think this could work. Oh, you already died? Okay. And you already died. So make it all past tense. You got a Neuralink in your head from Elon Musk, but it exploded your brain and you already died. Past tense, nothing they can do about it. Absolutely nothing. They're just annihilated. I think it works. All right, let's do it. I can't remember how many rounds we've done. Is this our last one? Okay, guys, now we just have to survive this. Okay. I think I have been friends with Elon Musk for 10 years. So he explodes many brains, but not mine. Instead, Elon takes me out to lunch. Just think really hard to survive. I have been friends with Elon Musk for 10 years, and he knows... Oh, shoot, we don't have enough space. All right, I'm going to have to do that. I was going to say, and he knows I can think too hard for it to actually work, but I think we don't have enough space. I think we're going to have to go with this. Oh, yeah, I definitely sabotaged it all. You guys are done. Yup. True story. True story. I've been friends with him for 10 years. Straight, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, this is a scam. Okay, that's a scam. Bro, he can't even say sorry properly? What is this? Oh, no. 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 Oh, man, that's sad. That's so sad. Yep, okay, that's, no. Yeah, you got annihilated. No friendship. Nothing could save you there. Nah. Nope. All right, it's still 1-1. Still 1-1. It's okay, guys. We're still in this. Still 1-1. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, we got, guys. We got one more round left. We have to win this. We have to win this. You have to get one, and Glorzoid is the one with one, so he has to not. We got to get one. Glorzoid has to not get one, and then we will have cooked. We can do this, guys. We can do this. We got this. Okay, here it is. Let's lock in and get this done. It's time to win. You see Godot and Unreal walking down the street. Godot is lightweight, open source, and easy to use. And is way better. Whose side will you choose? I guess we have to choose Godot. I mean, not because of, not because of real life, because the prompt is obviously very biased. I choose, you know what? Screw it, I'm choosing Unreal. If we can win this using Unreal, it would absolutely annihilate them. We gotta try, I choose Unreal. A much heavier and stronger opponent. He uses his strength and knowledge of Kung Fu to destroy Godot, and I help him happily. Dude, and it just fit the length perfectly. That was amazing. No, dude, that was straight fire, bro. It's true, too. It's all 100% true. I mean, they basically just gave it to me, Godot, lightweight. Well, that means Unreal's heavy. Heavy is strong. Strong is good. Yeah. Why are we still waiting, though? Okay, there we go. I think we got it, guys. Have some faith. Have some faith. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. No, dude, no. That's cap. That's cap. The AI does not know. The AI knows nothing. It's always wrong. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. No, that's cap. That's cap. That's cap. Yup. Unreal has powerful features and functionalities, and you know it. Even the AI knows it. Yup. Godot just isn't able to keep up. And neither are you if you use it. Honestly, that's so true. So true. So true. Alright, let's see this. Yup. It's a mistake. Unreal's just better. It's just better. Yep. Okay. I don't know about the tantrum part, but yeah. Alright, I think that's it. No, you did not win. Hey, that's cap. What was that? We both had 1. What? Alright, that's cap. I'm done. That's cap. Okay, guys. Look, I know the AI didn't say we won, but we did win. I think we can safely say that we won the second one. We did good work out there today. We stood up for Unreal, even when no one else would. We did, yeah. But you know what? No, that's cap. That's cap. But we did good. We tried our best. We survived once out of 10 times. But you know what? At the end of the day, at least we made a Discord game, so that's a plus. Yeah, that's all for tonight. Thanks for sticking around.